Hi, my name's Auramaster 101,
I'm Yeti.
and welcome back to another episode of Noobs in Space. I still don't get the
Been
reference.
like several months since we recorded the last one. We're switching things up. We're not doing just stupid planets anymore. We're gonna move up to stars, and what better place to start than with the McFucking sun?
Why he sits down and stares off into space. I'm gonna hunt for resources and shit because our last planet was slowly running out.
And I'm playing plant person like always. And Nick decided to play a solar kid, Nova
Nova
kid.
Kid, yeah, Nova Kid, aka the best
Nova
race.
Kid became Star episode. So yeah, Nova Kid.
I actually didn't plan that, but let's keep going with it.
Anyway, the sun is a giant sphere of nuclear fire that when it stops burning, and it will, everyone will die.
No.
And that's the end of the episode. Okay. Vegas.
I'm gonna. Okay, well, seeing as Zero Yeti logged off, I guess I'm continuing the
The
episode.
sun contains 99.86% of the sun. The mass of the sun is approximately 330,000 times greater than that of Earth, and it is almost 3/4 hydrogen, while the remaining mass is helium. It has approximately the same hydrogen-helium distribution as Jupiter.
That's a lot of gas.
Well, the sun's got a fat ass. Anyway.
Whoa.
Well, hydrogen has been burned. The sun will continue for about 130 million more years burning helium, during which time it will expand to the point that it will engulf Mercury by the Earth, and at this stage it will have become a red giant. After its red giant phase, the sun will collapse, retaining its enormous mass but containing the volume of our planet. When this happens, it will be called a white dwarf, and it will be about the size of Earth.
That sounds like it would be pretty, but in actuality, it's not pretty.
Could be worse. Could turn into like a neutron star, and those things are wicked cool. One giant atom.
Neat.
How they function?
Yeah.
Because they're densely packed with neutrinos and protons and electrons.
That's my roommate. I mean, not my roommate, but my neighbor's yelling for some reason. I don't think it's going to pick up, but oh well.
Did he orgasm?
I don't know what he yelled, but I don't really give a
He
shit.
howled at the moon as he turned into a werewolf.
Do not continue this talk about Sonic Unleashed. No.
And screwed his vampire boyfriend.
I will kill you right now. I have PvP on.
While there is just a random girl named Bella watching, eating popcorn.
How dare you! Oh wait, I need trees.
At around 4.5 billion years old, the sun has already burned through about half its store of hydrogen, has enough to continue burning hydrogen for approximately 5 billion years. The sun is currently considered a type of star known as a yellow dwarf. Another thing is our sun is actually a pretty rare occurrence. Almost every half the star systems you see in the nighttime sky are binary star systems, where it's a star and a partner star, and they rotate around each other, and then the planets rotate around inside of it, in between them. There are also like trinary star systems, and there's ones that's just a bunch of them. Our sun is, as far as we know, a mono-star solar system.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really rare. We're also a wandering solar system, which means we're not fixed in place. The sun is currently rotating around like just kind of the Milky Way at a relatively fast pace. But and it's very weird that like the sun does not have another star body. And there has been a theory that we have evidence that there's something beyond Pluto and like the Kuiper Belt that's affecting the gravitation of meteors and comets and everything. And there's an idea that it could be a red dwarf, like a really, really dim red dwarf, or possibly even a white dwarf. Probably not a white dwarf because they are involved a supernova. That could possibly account for this because it's a really small object. It's about the size of a planet, but most red dwarfs and white dwarf stars aren't much bigger than the size of a planet. And so it's a crack idea. Like there's no real evidence to support it because we haven't been able to get far enough out to see anything. But because the light from our sun outshines like everything that we can see, so we have to get kind of far away to be able to see further.
Oh god, those are bombs.
It's kind of like how I would equate to it. You have a flashlight and you're outside, and you can see in the area of the flashlight really pretty well, but you can't really see anything outside the ray of the flashlight well enough because your eyes aren't adjusted to the darkness; they're adjusted to the flashlight. We're constantly in flashlight mode because the sun's so bright. See stuff that's pretty far away. We can't see a lot of stuff that's close to us. Anyway, the temperature inside the sun can reach 15 Celsius.
Oh god. These little blobs are killing me!
With the mean average distance of 150 million kilometers from Earth, with light traveling around 300,000 kilometers per second, dividing one by the other gives us an approximate time of 500 seconds or 8 minutes and 20 seconds for that light to reach Earth's surface. Although this energy reaches Earth in just a few minutes, it has taken millions of years to travel from the sun's core to its surface.
So all other stars are dead right
now?
No. Sorry, I'm allergic.
You're allergic to what?
I'm allergic to knowledge.
But knowledge is power.
And so is murder.
Because the Earth travels in an elliptical orbit around the sun, the distance between the two varies from 147 to 152 million kilometers, or 91 to 94 million miles. The distance between Earth and the sun is called an astronomical unit, or AU.
Oh man, I love AUs. Especially like coffee shop AUs.
You want me to go on you know what I found that was hilarious?
What?
So like, some villains like destroy the entire universe to get rid of like the heroes and stuff from messing with their plans. There's a Power Rangers villain that turned everything into like a coffee shop AU. to get the heroes so they're not heroes and leave them the fuck alone.
Oh my god.
Because he doesn't want to outright kill them. So he just like changes reality, he gets the reality stone or ring or whatever the fuck it is in the Power Rangers universe. It just turns into That's what Thanos should have done.
Make everything a coffee shop AU.
The sun rotates opposite of Earth, while the sun is rotating from west to east instead of the Earth, which rotates east to west. The sun rotates more quickly at its equator than it does at its poles. This is known as differential rotation.
Oh shit.
It's seen in stars and sun gas giants.
Are these more
The
bombs?
atmosphere of the sun is composed of three layers: the photosphere, the chromosphere, and the corona. My corona. Chromosphere. The sun generates solar winds. These are injections of plasma, extremely hot charged particles and molecules that originate in the layer of the sun that is known as the corona, and they can travel through the solar system up to 450 kilometers per second.
How long do you want this episode to be?
Last random fact. The Aurora Borealis and the Aurora Australis, which is the one in the southern hemisphere, is caused by the interaction of solar winds with Earth's atmosphere, specifically its magnetic fields.
The Aurora Borealis in your kitchen. Yes. Can I see it? No. Seymour, the house is on fire! It's just the Aurora Borealis, Mom. That's a dead meme. If anybody knows what this meme is, good for fucking you.
Burgers!
Bye, this has been Noobs in Space. Bye.